Alrighty. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Radican, and today we'll be doing a little bit of Killzone, Warbond, and themed weapon stuff. Let's see how it does. Alright, let's get this thing going. I went for a nice bicycle ride this morning for about a half hour in the heat. And first time in a while, kind of seeing if my back tolerates it. Feeling pretty good so far, so fingers crossed. Minor aches and pains so far. Anyway, yeah. AC1 dutiful. We got the acclimated passive. Fire gas, acid, and electrical damage resistance. I recently put out a video on the STA-52 assault rifle here that comes with this Warbond. And sort of did a comparison to the other assault rifles that are most similar to it, trying to demonstrate that it does have its own little unique niche. It basically sits between being the base Liberator and something like the carbine. It's easier to control versus the carbine, but it has better damage per second than the base Liberator. So, I mean, it basically sits in between them, which is pretty unique. If you take a look at its ergonomics and all that different kind of stuff, you know, if you try to equate the customizations, I like it, honestly. I'm a controller player first. Well, mainly. I don't really play mouse and keyboard anymore. And for me, it feels pretty good. I prefer it over the carbine. I mean, you can lean into the carbine with like recoil control customizations and like armor and stuff. I just don't personally. I like it, but I just like this one better in terms of how easy it feels to control whenever you're going full auto and stuff. You know, both of them are decent if you're burst firing, but if I'm using the carbine, I'm probably focusing on using it to like just 100% barrel stuff something and just shred it, you know, with that thing, and then, you know, being able to try and tap fire otherwise, but it definitely leans heavier toward, you know, just shredding things as fast as possible, whereas this one sits as a nice in-between. I appreciate that kind of nuance in the game, but not everybody does, and it tends to get kind of dismissed as just not being that good or unique. And hey, you know, if it doesn't fit your playstyle, I can understand why you would feel that way. But when we're judging the weapons on their own merits, I think it's important to remember those details, that it may just not be the best fit for how you prefer things to play. A lot of times people like weapons to have like a very distinct, super strong in one area, like makes it real obvious, you know, like recoilless rifle, super obvious, big anti-tank damage. But then whenever you get into things like, you know, the WASP launcher, for example, technically it has anti-tank capability, but it's nowhere near as good at dedicated anti-tank for the big guys like a recoilless rifle is. On the flip side, if you take the recoilless rifle and you try to use it against chaff, obviously it's going to suck at that, even though it does have the high explosive mode, right? Most people aren't even going to bother with that, but it is a useful niche. But compared to something like the WASP, which is going to be much better suited to taking out those little clusters of enemies, like, it's going to be better than the recoilless rifle for that. So, you know, there's a lot more nuance and detail in this game than I think the average person like takes the time to figure out, which is fair. I mean, not everybody has time to go swimming through all these details, right? But that's what we're here for, trying to figure this stuff out and then present it, you know, bring my findings to people so they can have a better understanding and ultimately have more fun with the game, because, man, I think that there is a lot of cool detail here, and you've really got to be able to separate how a weapon performs solo versus in like quick play where nobody's really cooperating versus if you're with a group of friends who is coordinating, because you get a lot of mileage differences based on those three things all by themselves, which I think is really cool and kind of shows just how brilliant the game is, that it kind of caters somewhat differently between those things and allows you to have some weapons that are better for one or the other, right? DeadSec, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping in today. All right, so we got, since I already did that video about the assault rifle, I'll probably use it at some point today during the stream, but I want to really focus on the accelerator rifle getting started, and then a little bit later I might switch to the SMG, which also I think is pretty cool. I also prefer the SMG. To me, this feels a little bit easier. Doing all right. Thanks for doing these weapon tests. Hey, man, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, and I'm glad that you enjoy these testings and find them useful. I have a background in that kind of thing, and I'm just trying to use it for YouTube purposes, I guess. Which is, you never know where life's going to take you, you know. But and like I was saying, like with the STA 11 SMG, actually, let me get into the armory so I can compare these a little bit more easily. Oftentimes, the STA 11 SMG is compared to either the Knight, because it's got a similar rate of fire, or maybe kind of the MS7 SMG. Those are probably the two most apparent counterparts, because they're kind of similar, you know, a little bit higher rate of fire, a little bit lower rate of fire. So the thing about the Knight, though, like, it's something like 30-ish% faster fire rate, and whenever it comes to how a weapon feels to shoot and control, you have to consider its fire rate, its recoil, and its weapon sway. And so those are the three main things that are going to affect how it feels. At a baseline, the STA 11 SMG has the lowest sway value of any SMG in the game currently, I think, just going from memory here. It's 0.7 versus the Knight is the normal 1.0. And that seems like not a lot, but that's a 30% difference. Now with the Knight, you can reduce that somewhat with attachments, specifically if you put on, let's see, what is it? Oh, actually, you know what? You can't. The Knight does not have the ability to reduce the sway. Weapons that have access to the angled foregrip can reduce sway by about 20%, I think, if I remember correctly. So that would, you know, bring it down to like a 0.8 equivalent. But then when you attach things like a flash hider, that increases sway by 10%, muzzle brake and compensator increase sway values by 20 and 25%. I forget which is which. But so that may not seem like a big deal on the surface, but you know, when you're aiming your weapon and you're just standing still, like the weapon floats around a little bit, right? And you have to kind of correct for that. And that usually becomes super important in two main scenarios. Sway becomes important whenever you're firing a high fire rate weapon in full auto, and it becomes important whenever you're aiming at long range with something like a marksman rifle. Because at long distances, the target looks smaller, it's harder to hit. So if you have weapon sway, that makes it harder to stay on target, right? You have to like go prone or put on attachments and stuff like that. And the same thing is the inverse whenever you're doing like an SMG. Once you combine fire rate, recoil, and sway, it makes it feel more or less easy to control. And for me as a controller player in particular, I feel it. Like I really, really feel it a lot. And so even whenever you spec the Knight out with a lot of recoil control, even if you don't do any of these attachments, which definitely make the sway worse, it would take it up to like what 1.2 or 1.25 sway, that's a big difference from 0.7. To me, it just feels worse to control. Now, it has other benefits, obviously, like you can get the recoil to be better on its base, but for me, the sway just is very noticeable to me. I don't know if it's because maybe my thumbs are just getting old, you know, but it's noticeable. And for me, the STA 11 just feels more comfortable. I don't have a problem using the Knight. Don't get me wrong, like at all. I just am going to use it closer and for just shredding down bigger targets, things like a flesh mob or whatever, right? Or maybe a devastator, not a devastator, a berserker. Whereas the Sta SMG, it's kind of well, it's literally in between the Knight and the Halo SMG, right? So it's easier to handle than the Knight, but it's not as easy to handle compared to the Halo SMG here. But it also, that it's got lower fire rate DPS. So these are some pretty cool nuances, in my opinion. I think it really, what it does is these kinds of differences, they seem small on the surface, but if you really get into those kind of details and you really want to fine tune your gameplay to like suit a specific, like I want to play like a close range burst damage, base assaulter or whatever, and make close ranges like inside 20 meters. You just want to be really good for that. You can cater exactly how you want the weapon to feel based on which one you select and if it's customizable, right? So I love that about this game. I think it is phenomenal. It's just it's not immediately obvious, and you know that can be good, that could be bad. Like on the good side of things, if you want to really exercise mastery over the game and understanding all the systems and just being able to really tune the crap out of your build, you can absolutely do that. On the negative side, it takes a little bit more work. You have to go to like external things like the wiki pages, which kind of sucks. But it's there. It's just that if you're not dedicated to learning that kind of stuff, it's a lot to try and figure out, and that kind of sucks. But that, it's kind of like how easy should it be versus like the fun of allowing like sort of community driven things like the wiki pages or even like this YouTube stuff or whatever. Back in the day, whenever I was a kid, we didn't have YouTube yet. And so you would go to like gamefaqs.com or whatever and look for somebody who wrote like a gigantic text write up for your favorite game. And you'd spend hours just reading through like these massive, like 30, 40, 50 page documents and stuff. And they would use like asterisks in like a Word dot text or whatever to make like cool designs and stuff. And it was just like, it was like a totally different era. And I loved it. I thought it was so cool. And so, but that level of detail, like the average player doesn't see that. It's a lot of investment. And, I can see the value in both sides of that fence, right? So, well, now that I've kind of dated myself, Destroyer of Illuminate Culture, my man or lady, how you doing? Killzone Sniper is so good. I absolutely agree. I quite enjoy it. You probably already know, but whenever it first released into the game, it was given its own category of sniper, actually, and then they later changed everything around to be energy based. And yeah, this is, in my opinion, definitely the one, I would say, probably the one fully dedicated sniper rifle we have as a primary option right now. In terms of like a more direct, like choose one enemy you want to be completely deleted with a sniper rifle, this is it. You can still do it with like the Eruptor, but the Eruptor has different utilities baked into it and a little bit more like crowd killing and chaff and stuff like that baked into it. So it's not quite like your classic sniper, right? You know what I'm saying? Your favorite marksman rifle or marksman weapon, yeah. And then if we look at stuff like the counter sniper is very much, sniper-esque. I guess in terms of the way sniping works in this game, if it has the 10x optic with the 200-meter setting, like then it's basically like sniper capable, right? The only difference with the diligence counter sniper versus or the main difference, I should say, versus the accelerator rifle is the damage output per shot. The counter sniper and the hyena, they've got 200 and 220 damage on direct hit. This is, I think, 250 on the direct hit and 100 explosive damage for the total of 350 per shot. So it's definitely the highest damage marksman rifle option we have. And Yeah, I think this is. I totally see why they initially launched it with the sniper category because it absolutely fulfills that role, I think, which is pretty awesome. And one of the things that's weird to me is that a lot of times people say that they hate it because it doesn't have enough ammo or it has you only have you can get 3 bursts and then you have to reload it. But then people will be praising the eruptor, which has a super long um, fire cycle in between each shot, and then a very long reload when you run out of bullets in the mag. So I'm like, I don't understand like why one feels worse than the other whenever a lot of times folks will be praising the eruptor even though it's like kind of the same, it's just split up slightly differently. And then of course, what does this thing come with? Let me see, I forget. Let me check my wiki page here because I forget the details on how much ammo it comes with. So it comes with 12 mags, each with a capacity of 9. So let's see, that would be 99 and then a little over 100 rounds total, right? So compared that to the eruptor, which is what, 40 rounds or something like that? Let's see, 35 rounds total in a full combat load. It's just like it distributes the damage differently. And I think that the average player, it's hard for people to kind of keep all the information sorted out and realize like the damage distribution with an explosive and shrapnel versus the number of rounds and then versus like punching straight into one thing. Like it's a lot, it's a lot. People are weird in this game. They certainly can be. It's one of those instances like I think the game is just more complicated than people realize, and then you add to the fact that the average person who is probably not trained or educated beyond high school for like higher level math or any of the STEM fields, science, tech, engineering, mathematics, all that stuff, and then not in game development itself, and it's just like there's so many moving parts. It's hard for people to keep track, and I don't blame them for that. It's just frustrating whenever I see, like, personally, what frustrates me the most is whenever I see different content creators who have notable influence over the community making sweeping claims like XYZ weapon is trash and this, that, and the other, and if you disagree with me, then you're just a glazed diver and all that kind of crap. And I'm like, but then you look at the footage and it'll be like I was reviewing some stuff about this Killzone thing because I tend to like I've got a lot of game time in this thing. I've used a lot of these things, but whenever I sit down to really like focus on them so that I can prepare like a more proper YouTube video review, like I come up with my own research and hypothesis, and then I field test it, and then I stress test it in like super hell dive and all this kind of stuff, and try to separate out like solo play versus quick play versus fully coordinated teams, and alongside of that research is I'll see what other content creators have said, whether they're popular or they've got a lot of gameplay time and stuff. And I'm usually just kind of frustrated with what I see because you'll see, like, a lot of the times whenever I see stuff like that, their gameplay footage is pretty much always using every weapon inside about 25 meters, and that's just how they judge it. It's like, brother, it's a sniper rifle. Why are you judging a sniper rifle inside 25 meters? Like I was watching, like I think I saw like the Odo guy, and his recent, well, I say recent, it was like 7 months ago, review for this was basically that it's like okay, but not that good, and he compared it to the Doom shotgun, and I'm like, dude, like he's like, yeah, the Doom shotgun's better for just going up and like blowing out the bellies of like factory striders and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, when I look at your footage, you're using both of them in close ranges. He had a warp pack, I think, with like the Doom shotgun, and I don't remember what he had with this thing, but it's just like he never even tried to use this weapon at like a proper sniper distance, like not even close. And he basically just felt like it was largely just too difficult to handle, even against like I remember like he said something about the harvesters, like you couldn't technically shoot him in the leg joints, but it's kind of a lot, and he's trying to do it in like point blank range. And so he felt like it was too cumbersome. He would rather just like aim for the center eye with like the variable. But then like in another recent video from like a month ago, he was complaining about the changes to the chargers, saying like he plays Helldivers 2 because he likes to be able to take advantage of weak spots, but they changed the charger butt behavior so it doesn't like raise it up as much. And so it's harder to do. And I'm like, all right, so which is it, man? Do you like being able to take advantage of like weak points or not? Because it like you can absolutely take advantage of the weak point of leg joints on harvesters, arguably more easily or just as easily as shooting a charger butt, regardless of what changes they made to it. So, like, I see that kind of thing, and I note the inconsistencies and the flaws in testing and comparisons and overall assessments between weapons, and it's just really bad reviews, man. Like, and the only reason that it bothers me really is that I know that it has influence on the community and to some extent on Arrowhead themselves, and people start to feel like, the guns are bad or Arrowhead is bad, and then they feel guilty or they don't want to waste their time on a weapon that they think is bad. But the truth of the matter is, most of the weapons are not bad. They're honestly really good. You just have to like really kind of learn how to use them effectively and like play to the strength of the weapon. So, yeah, anyway, trying not to get too worked up about that kind of thing, but sometimes it really frustrates me. And you get the rhetoric about like glazed divers and all this other kind of stuff, and I'm like, man, that is just such a toxic way to talk about stuff in this game. Anywho, let's see. Gotria. Let's see, is this the Spore Burst? Spore Burst is probably not a good matchup for this gun. Doesn't say, though. I don't think Spore Burst is here anymore.
Victory of this operation has eluded our grasp, but our resolve remains.
Yeah. All right. See if we can't get some folks to join us. I'm going to try and take advantage of the long range this thing offers. I was playing a few test matches earlier this morning before I went on my bike ride and felt like it was doing okay. Where is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Welcome aboard there, John. How you doing?
Orbit synchronized.
Dark Blaze, how you doing, dude? Frank, how's it going? Got the old Killzone stuff working on. I've got my stuff set to public, so feel free if anybody wants to just hop in. First come, first serve. My man. All right. Let's see. Look around here. Yeah. I'm gonna be trying to do some snippety-snippety action here as much as I can. Oh, I think I see. Okay, now that's the. This a Bile Titan nest, it looked like. Tino. I don't know how to say that one. Tino, sometimes I do use the Deadeye, yes. I like that as a jack of all trades marksman rifle. Thank you for that. Boy, I will be glad whenever they fix this thing where my flashlights all reset on my secondary. That's super annoying. I don't like it. Oh no. Dropping like flies, huh? Huh. Wonder what that's about. That's not good for my my spawning and stuff. It's gonna screw everything up with the network issues there. All right. Boy, we're not off to a good start with people disconnecting so much. Whew. Eh. All right. All right. Well, we kind of got pushed over here by this thing, so let's go ahead and get this this northwestern section done before we move around. If you guys would be so kind. Oh no. Oh no, he wasted his shots. What is this, a hell bomb? No. Oh my. What happened there?
Sorry, controller disconnected.
Oh.
The controller died.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Perfect timing, perfect timing.
All right, I'm gonna hit this this terminal here and get us going. Oh, Krunker, I don't know. That's interesting. I haven't tried, so I don't know about that sort of technique. Wouldn't surprise me, though. Alright, I got this airburst strike. Get some distance. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's go hit this this Seep artillery, and then we'll continue looping around.
Tactical asset near your location.
I'm gonna try and keep watch while you guys grab the goods. That might be the super rock over there. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, wrong mode.
Objective completed.
Awesome. All right, let's mosey. All right, they're starting to try and breach on us, so be aware. Watch out. Oh, no! All right, I'm gonna put an orbital burst on that. We can freely come over here and shred this base on our way down, I think. Use my WASP a little bit if I can. It's not too shabby for closing bug holes. A little bit harder to close things like bot fabricators, though.
Outpost cleared.
Bad angle, I guess. I hate these little pouncers. They always sneak up on me. Little bastards. We got shriekers coming in here. Look out.
The bunker with you.
Ah. That is so annoying. One thing I would like to see changed in the game is regular melee just needs to have better hit registration. Like, things are a little too erratic.
Not
Yeah. Especially against pouncers, like, and I play on a controller, so like, you know,
Yeah,
it's hard.
you can't
It's
turn super fast.
yeah, and it's like I get there's like an aspect of realism, but also like I'm not going to miss punching with the butt of my gun against something the size of like a Rottweiler, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
I'm okay with not doing a ton of damage, but I'm not okay with missing just because of like technical limitations or whatever. I wish they would make that hitbox a little bit more generous. I'll just call on another. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay, no, regular strike, okay. I'm so used to seeing orbital napalm, I panic when I see napalm anymore.
I've got a friend that spams it.
It's like you see the beacon and the word napalm, you're just like, ooh. Look at that. Love it. That artillery mode, man, that thing is so fun. I'm gonna throw this, I think, over there. Hopefully not cross us up too much. Kind of stuff that Arrowhead usually quickly fixes, I see. Yeah, I don't know, Crunker, I don't know. I mean, I like it the way it is. I like it. It's basically a high damage sniper in the primary slot, so I like it the way it is. What else do we have in the
Oh,
what do you call it? The Seaf artillery. We got 2 shots left, right?
one of them's a static field. Oh wait, no, actually, I don't know.
Let's find out.
I forgot I never put that static field in.
Napalm, that's good.
Yeah. Perfect.
We got a big bile boy coming up here.
Yeah.
All right, let's kind of like cover this southern-ish section on our way up toward the final objective, and then we can hit that mega nest at the end. Sound good, everybody?
Sounds good.
Yeah, someone call down. I'm gonna throw supplies up here because I'm running low on some ammo. Oh, is that a LiDAR station up here? Hell yeah.
Perfect.
I said, hells yeah, brother!
Oh, more streakers.
Shriekers are the devil. I hate them.
Makes me wish I got on the auto cannon faster. Never really use it much. But it's got that like flak mode that's super good against streakers.
Yeah, dude. Such a nice weapon. Get out of there, John!
The
Run!
auto cannon instead of the grenade launcher.
Sorry, what'd you say there?
Should have taken the auto cannon instead of the grenade launcher.
Well, you know, you can't really go wrong with either one of them.
Yeah, I like this grenade launcher.
They're gonna breach! Time for another orbital airburst. Surprise, motherfucker!
Stalker lair.
Wow, I don't know how I didn't just die right there. I got super lucky that I did not just get shredded by that Gatling sentry.
I had horrible luck the other day with that. Oh, sweet, it's already on.
110's coming in. Got him. Oh, that airburst from the WASP just gave me an 18 piece. I love it.
Never tried the airburst mode on the WASP.
Oh, dude, it is so fun. It's a little tricky to get the hang of it, but once you do, like, you can get some pretty good kill pieces with it.
My younger brother picked the game up a little bit ago and he just discovered the WASP.
It is mucho fun, in my opinion. Ooh.
Good against the Illuminate, I've heard, because you can target the flying bastards.
Yeah, it's real good for that, that's for sure. Oh, hey. Get stunned. I can't see anything, there's too many enemies, so that's not working out. Oh, I was too close, I got killed by my airburst. I got a little greedy. But the good news is, now I have a place on the Wall of Martyrs, so, you know.
This is true, this is true.
Alright, I'm a little disoriented. Where are we at? We're down here? Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's head toward that final objective. You guys got the right idea. Here I am getting all distracted.
Now we were just doing some POIs.
Ah, yeah.
A 380 I hear in the distance.
Yep. It's kind of near you, P4, so, you know, sorry about that. That was my, my doing. Here I'm complaining about melee, and I just came up and punched like 6 bugs to death with the butt of my senator.
That's the other thing. I've gotten all the way up to like, what am I, like 91? I do not have the Senator or the Talon.
Congress thinks it's a better weapon from the Warbond. Yeah, the accelerator rifle. It's pretty darn good, man. The let's see, the Senator and the which one?
Talon. Like
Oh yeah,
pistols, basically.
yeah. Well, those are 2 separate Warbonds, so it's like Steeled Veterans and
Yeah.
I forget the Cowboy one. I forget.
Yeah, borderline.
Yeah. They're both quite good.
Oh shit. Okay. Just got a 5 bomb off of my suicide armor.
Excellent. As Super Earth intended.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, that thing's super dead. Moving on along here. Gotta catch up to the others. They're John and P3 over here. They're just carrying the mission for us. We got a streaker.
Force did not. Sus.
Oh, yeah, that's all good. Pirate.
Okay, I was just that was a dumb idea.
Just punching the shit out of these hunters. Okay, that's too many enemies now. I'm gonna have to run.
Man, ragdoll. Lock onto me.
You got super cooked, man. That was funny. I saw that.
It's been a rough last 3 minutes.
Alright, I'm gonna put a orbital air burst on this one, I think. That's a 500. Better back up. Oh no! Oh no!
Getting just dying in all the ways.
Oh shit! There's a Bow Titan right there. I didn't hear it until the last second.
Battle Titan blocked my shots.
It's alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're having a good time.
There we go.
Where are my things? There we go. Let me get up here on top so I can actually do a little sniper action. Here's a rocket launcher, whoever dropped that one. About there, ought to do. Excellent. Now we just gotta get this mega nest and then we can get out of here. Alright. Good. Grab these supplies and then we can be on our merry way, everybody. Got one box of supplies left if anybody needs it. Oh no!
Those spiky mine things ragdolled me into the path of the charger.
They do be like that sometimes. Ah, no! It's the wrong thing. There we go. I saw a flyer group in the distance. They might not see us. No. Can this stun this guy? Hey, it can. The WASP micro missiles are able to stagger a charger out of its charge.
Oh, no way.
Unless it just happened to be because I killed it. I'll have to double check. I haven't really been paying attention. Look at that.
I've been having a lot of fun with. Nice. Chargers and the breakthrough mech.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Just going to Punchtown.
Yeah, stopping it dead in its tracks.
I think they're trying to breach again, so just, you know, let's get out of here.
Yeah, yep.
There it is. I'll put an orbital burst on that. Cover our egress.
Yeah, yesterday I was.
Senator
my
is
first
indeed
Super
cool.
Helldivers in a good bit, and it was on for CAD Secundus with the spore bursts, and it was just chaos.
Yeah, the spore burst is
Like,
pretty
when
chaotic.
half the enemies are faster than you at a full sprint.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be pretty crazy with their turbo boost. Fire, lasers, and gas seem to do pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Or
a
just-
full fire fit against those guys.
Yeah, or just like a lot of exosuits.
That's a lot of mechs for sure. Oh, and that bounced.
Nice shot. Oh, there's an orbital. That's pretty good. That's like just the right distance away from our extraction point.
That one might. No, I think that's.
Throwing out an air burst. Ow. Oh, that was close. All right, let's get out of here, fellas.
You have proven beyond the mettle of the Helldivers.
Excellent work, squad. That was a good time.
Almost level 10 I've done in a long time.
All right, Pirate. Thanks for
Who's
playing.
up, Art?
I think while we're loading into the ship, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, fellas, and then I'll be back.
Alright, no rush.
Hey there, Oblivious Nuggets. Going all right so far. Just feeling it out, having a good time. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Look at that, 176.8% accuracy with my my WASP launcher and stuff, all the air bursting, I guess.
Very nice.
I mean, no. It was purely because I was such a crack shot with the accelerator rifle and my sniping prowess. Had nothing to do with the airburst mode. Okay, let's see. All right, let's fire this puppy up, shall we? Let's see. We got a blitz and we got a spread democracy. I just got another pot of coffee going. So let's do this blitz, and then hopefully by the time we finish that, I can go get another cup of coffee.
Nice, good idea.
WASP is one of your favorites, Naga? Yeah, man, this thing is so nice, right? It feels really good. Using it against those bug groups or whatever. Well, depends on faction, right? But let's see. I am all about the Killzone gear today, so I'm gonna continue with that. And then the other two issues to be aware of, I guess, for me, is rocket pods for heavies. I think I'll do a rail cannon strike. And a little lacking in crowd control for me, so I'm gonna bring a machine gun sentry.
I'm gonna mech it up.
Yeah, that's a good idea, too. Oftentimes when it's a blitz, I'll just bring the Emancipator because it makes blitz missions on bugs super, super simple.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Naga. The Overseers and the WASP is a great matchup, 100%. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, you know, I'll just do that. Why complicate things? I haven't used the exosuit in several days now, and golly, those are fun to use. In some ways, I think exosuits are probably just always a top tier choice. It almost doesn't matter what kind of mission you're doing or what faction. It's about the only time it's even remotely risky is if you're facing like Leviathan blockade or a lot of harvesters, or if you're on the bot faction and you're not paying attention to like tower cannons and like fortresses and stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's the other crazy thing. I've never faced a Leviathan. Oh, no, maybe I have. Maybe I have. I think I have. I just haven't done a lot of, like, super high-level Illumina missions.
Yeah. Pretty cool. That is a lot of stuff. Oh no, we're hot.
Oh, that was a grenade launcher, not my rifle.
I'm gonna just borrow that real quick until you come back to life.
Go for it, I'm gonna call down my mech.
Oh, Battle Titan, huh? Oh, I just uppercutted this hunter out of his jump. Get dunked on!
Oh, hello. How many of you guys are there?
Woo-wee. Alright. I'm gonna call in my stuff. I'll give you back your grenade launcher. Use an SOS beacon.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, it's
Oh
a,
my god, there's no way there's another one.
there's an
There's
impaler.
still 3 of them over there.
Can't see him with the spore map modifier. I think he's on the other side of the building here. There he is. Alright. Let's go hit this mega nest and make our way around.
Alright.
We only got 9 minutes left. We got tangled up there for a minute. I'm gonna... Just very inconvenient timing of different things. We're just gonna have to make it happen. We got a lot of shriekers on top of us. We got a breach over here. We got a Bile Titan thing over there. It's a party.
Oh my god, not another impaler. Oh boy.
Oh no! I hope you got mileage out of that suit. Oh, that's a 380. Oh my god, I'm in here! Oh no! I gotta run away.
My bad.
I'll call you in when I can.
I was trying to run away with it.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. C2, can you call him in, please? I'm a little in the thick of it.
Maybe not.
Yeah, they might not be on comms.
Yeah. Die. Yeah, you're in a good spot.
Now we have an ion storm.
Close those holes. Ooh, that was a Bile Titan hole. If I've ever seen one.
No. Oh, right, there we go. It's destroyed.
Nice.
I don't even know what killed it. It wasn't me.
I think C2 got a grenade pistol, but not positive.
It's alright, as long as it's dead. Everything.
You're in good shape.
How do I get to... I see the last hole, I just gotta get there.
Let's see if this gets it.
Oh, he's... Warp Pack and Eruptor. Dude, I swear to God, if you break my suit, I'm gonna kick you out of this team.
Oh yeah.
These goddamn Eruptor players, man.
I saw a video of a guy like training to warp pack from pillar to pillar. He was like Kung Fu Panda training basically.
That's funny. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
He got so good at it. He had like a compilation of videos of him just warp packing around through enemies because he had like nailed the distance.
Yeah. That's pretty slick. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I just got one shot.
Alright. I'm gonna keep moseying on down south because we still need to get 7 more holes destroyed.
Yeah.
I think I see another nest of something.
Just lost another mech.
I have another Emancipator ready if you want it. If you catch up, I'll call it down for you.
Sure. Appreciate that.
Oh, we got stalkers here. Try and find that nest if we can. I think I see it right here. Oh no, C2! There we go. Might still be a couple stalkers in the area, just look out. All right, you want another? I got another emancipator here. Here, I'll let you take the old one. I'll take the new one.
Oh yeah, that's the deal.
It's still got like 40 ammo or something. We'll get that on the way back.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna cut to extract and drop this egg sample thing.
Well, unfortunately, it forces you to
actually-
drop it whenever you get in the exosuit. So we'll have to just
Wait, does it really?
come back for, yeah. We'll just have to come back for it.
It does.
Here, I'm gonna throw 380 over this nest and see if we get some good destruction. Oh no, I got ragdolled! Run away! Oh, we're in danger. Well,
Why am I stuck on a rock? Oh, there we go.
very unfortunate ragdolling, but you know,
Well, it worked.
as long as the mission gets completed. My life for Super Earth!
Yeah, we'll do those whatever.
Oh, of course this little douchebag is calling in a breach on me. Alright. We got 2.5 minutes to see if we can get the rest of the map and get out of here.
Alright, out of ammo. Oh my god. Okay, there were 2 stalkers behind me.
Oh, yep, here's another stalker lair.
Casualty McGee today.
Tis the name of the game, brother. It's all good. There's a super rock over there if anybody needs them. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep focusing on blowing. This is a 3rd stalker lair. Holy crap!
Oh my god.
This is like someone needs to call up to catch a predator, I guess. This is the place. All right, another nest. We got 1 minute before we lose all our stuff, so make it count. Oh. It is busy over here. Okay. No! It targeted the wrong enemy. I'm in danger. Ah, there's too much crap. All right, where's extraction? Because I'm all out of stuff here.
Here you go.
Thank you. Stagger that dude. No! Ah, man, these butt mortars of these guys is being really suspiciously accurate while I'm moving around. Yeah, I don't have the means to destroy any more bug holes, so I'm just gonna have to run away.
If you'd like to try, no, I'm a little far away. Your sample is back there.
Nah, I'm good. We can just mosey. Damn it. Oh no! Ship's gonna leave automatically if you're not here in time.
That's right. I'm getting out of there.
You better hurry. You got like 20 or 30 seconds.
I think a single ragdoll is gonna disqualify me.
10 more seconds. You can make it.
Yeah, I think I can actually.
Let's go. Nice.
Yes.
Poor Carlos didn't make it, but we will remember you, Carlos. Naga says they're one of those players that wishes more stalkers spawned at a time. Well, they do certainly make things fun. I mean, you must really like the Predator strain. Like, they don't turn invisible, but they spawn a lot of them there, right? Oh, what did we miss? I wasn't paying attention.
Probably the egg thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot to go back and get it. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna grab another coffee. I'll be right back. It should be ready now.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Naga says, favorite moment with the Predator strain was when they were first released and getting chased by a bunch of stalkers in a fleeing FRV. That does sound pretty epic, dude. Alrighty, how we doing here? It's too bad we didn't get a full squad for that run, huh?
I don't use the smarter armor a lot, but it's kind of funny with the bugs.
Oh yeah, just getting blown up and then they're dying and then blowing them up.
Yeah.
That does seem pretty nice. Let's see. What mission was this? Spread democracy. Okay, we gotta do some flag raising.
Let's try some autocannon. Never really used it.
I'm getting just a little bit of feedback coming through your mic sometimes. I can hear myself.
All right, let me turn it off and on.
Hmm.
See if that's any better.
Alrighty. Yep, seems like that fixed it.
Just had my TV volume on super loud without realizing it.
Let's see. I guess this will be fine. We'll be fine. Oh man. Went for a bicycle ride this morning for the first time in a while for about half an hour.
Nice.
It's kind of hot out, but it felt real good. Used to be one of my
Like
favorite things for cardio.
exactly where we are.
Oh yeah.
High of 97.
Yeah. Here the high is 91 today, I think, and it was like 80 or 85 when I was cycling this morning.
Still pretty warm.
Yeah. I mean, at minimum, I normally do a lot of walking. I'll take like breaks and stuff. And so the heat didn't bother me too much, fortunately. It still kind of started to suck toward the end, but
I'm sure.
My conditioning though is got to get it back. I had a real rough moment, or rough like 6 weeks earlier this year, and I was basically on bed rest for about 6 weeks, and so that really like
Damn, I'm
destroyed my conditioning, you know.
Yeah.
But I've been consistently getting after it and the walking and everything, and I can do like 10,000 steps a day again without it like absolutely killing me. It was nuts, dude. Like, you wouldn't think walking could be so hard. But after 6 weeks of bed rest, I mean, it was like, I'd walk for like 10 minutes and my knees hurt, like everything hurt. I was like, oh my God.
Gosh. Yeah. Dude, I mean, a week of bed rest would be like unbearable.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. Really makes you appreciate the simple things.
Yeah.
Oh, hit the bomb, hit the bomb. That's good timing. I'll try and keep him off of you.
Oh.
No, over penetration. I killed the bomb. Damn the power of my senator. That's all right. We're gonna orbital 380 this area, and that ought to do it. Run away!
Yeah.
Let's go north. We'll just go hit the mega nest first.
Yeah.
I know. Stalker lair.
Oh, yes indeed.
I'm gonna drop an airburst here. Follow me.
That's a certified pre-stim situation.
Oh no! I will remember you.
Is that the stun grenade?
The urchin, yeah.
How do you like that?
I enjoy it immensely. You just have to play to its strengths, as it were, you know?
Yeah.
It causes a stagger every few seconds, and some people don't like that, because if you use it on something like a Bile Titan, it makes it like stumble out of the way of your precision shots, which doesn't feel good. But
Oh, I see.
if you use it in combination with like guided stuff or like a flamethrower or whatever, oh shit, then it's not too bad. Oh no, there's a stalker on top of me. Ah, I forgot. You can't stagger them by punching them, though. Hey.
Tanner. Oh, boy, sir.
Ah, got him.
Nice.
That was the plan the whole time.
I hear one over here.
I see one right beside me. Stop moving so weird, you turd. Gosh dang it, I can't aim at this stupid thing. You got flyers, watch out for the flyers. Alright, regroup on
Holy
R1 and we'll get our bearings back, okay? That's me, R1. Because there's kind of we got a little discombobulated there for a moment.
Oh, there he is. Get out of here.
Alright. Got another one here. I got one more rocket pod I can put on him. Alright, let's go towards that Shiza. We got another. Yeah. That worked out pretty good. The urchin is nice too for fighting chargers with the plasma accelerator rifle because it stuns them in place and you can just kind of casually roll up behind them and blast them in the butt a couple of times and it kills them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a little bit more reliable than just a basic stun grenade because those stuns only last for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 seconds or something.
Yeah.
You just attach it to them and they keep getting bullied. Alright. Let's get this mega nest, fellas. The great golden gun is here to carry us with their glorious
Going the wrong way.
exosuit. You're being chased by a charger, Golden. Turn around.
Yeah, he's been,
Alright.
I've been trying to get that charger off his hands for a while.
I missed. I missed again. I'm the worst.
Stunned him and thermited him, he's dead.
He's down. He will be in a moment anyway. Leo, what would you call that? Stun and bun? Stun and bun. Stun and burn? That doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it?
Yeah, stun and burn.
We got an impaler.
I'll thermite him.
I'll urchin him. Nah, his tentacles are already deployed, so I don't know that it works. But if I can get it attached to him before he deploys his tentacles, then it prevents him from stabbing him into the ground, which is nice.
Oh, cool, okay.
Yeah. That was a little too slow, though. All right, let's see if we can cover our exosuit teammate. We got another
Big guy over there, yeah.
another big guy, yeah. Can't get the angle. No, they're breaching on us, son of a bitch. Oh no! I'm so sorry I didn't see you.
Oh, you're good. You know thing.
There's a Bile Titan behind me. Check that out.
Oh,
Urchin grenade! Look at that. Stuns him out of his bile spit and everything. He's right behind you.
run!
Got him. You made an excellent decoy. Alright, that one's done. I think I see the super rock formation. There we go. If you have like a straight up angle on another breach in the same spot, that's crazy. I'm gonna put an air burst in there.
That's actually insane.
This nest has got to be almost done, but we're missing probably like what? Just a couple more nests?
One more.
Get out of my way. Get out of here, you big ugly alpha. I see it. It's a ball titan hole. No, it's a regular one. I'm going for it.
Dude, the autocannon kind of bangs.
It really is nice, right? Alright. Let's go support G2. Oh no, G2! I'm a little preoccupied here.
Yep. Got him.
Thank you.
There he goes. Charger was giving me some trouble.
Let's see, I'll put this like right there maybe. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's start moving in on the objective. We got flyers somewhere. Ooh, we got a whole crowd here beside us. Look out! Oh shit! Ion storm.
Machine gun, they got me.
Whoops.
I keep getting timed like that. I shouldn't have stood so close to that machine gun.
Don't worry, guys. We're all gonna reinforce here soon. I have a feeling. Oh no, golden gun!
Maybe he was having a bad game.
Maybe.
Whoa, that airburst is crazy. That is fun.
Right? Oh boy. This is a little too close.
Holy cow. That's crazy. I gotta try that out.
Airburst! You might die as soon as you hit the ground because of where I put that.
Alright, I'll just shoot myself far away.
Big crowd there.
Oh yeah, they're already on us.
Wee-hoo! Keep moving around, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
They're breaching on us?
Dropping a napalm.
The
on it.
nerve of these guys. I'm disappointed that we're not getting more teammates though, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna 380 over there if I don't throw it off of the thing the wrong way.
It's just a napalm.
Got some supplies here. I got a 110 for that. We got another Bile Titan over here.
Alright, I'm gonna ultimate him.
Got him.
Nice, good kill.
We got a stabby tentacle man.
Freaky ones, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Certified laser situation.
Watch your back. Beside you. Ah, oh, that was close.
Hello, sir.
Where's the stinky boy? Oh, okay.
Didn't do anything to me. Okay, hopefully that laser doesn't run over us.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm gonna throw those on the ground to kind of keep stuff away.
Immediate 13 kills on that napalm, and there's still this many coming.
I know. Got caught in my own stun effect. That's no good.
Is thermited?
Well, we're on the struggle bus today, huh? We kind of got discombobulated, and it's hard to. Let's fall back a little bit so we can regroup. I think, because
Yeah.
we're not getting any more reinforcements. I feel like there's like a networking glitch. I might have a hung session or something. I might have to restart the game after this.
Yeah. How many chargers? Oh, of course they breach again, right when it calms down.
That might be scripted with the flag though, so that might not be too bad.
Yeah.
Put this one here to watch our back. Air burst over there. All right. Get off of my sentry, you monster! I watched them take you out right away, man. That was so funny.
Might have been my own ultimatum even.
Oh
Okay, that was
no!
my own ultimatum.
Go land on the
That's
on
my
the.
bad, that's my bad.
Nah, you're good.
On the Bile Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm way out. Why did they drop me over here?
It does that sometimes. I don't know exactly why.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh shoot. Okay, watch out for the eagle. Fine.
Roger Dodger. I'm starting to feel like maybe this long range option that I'm using isn't well suited to.
Of course, the charger materializes out of nowhere.
I don't have the correct backpack, do I? Alright. We're gonna have to fall away from the flag so that we can finish this stuff off and get our bearings, because we're just kind of wasting time.
Yeah. I head east. I'll circle around and read off the. Okay, I have a whole party.
Yeah. Come back to me so that we're not triggering the scripted breach, and then we can clean everything out and then get ready. Alright, now where is my proper backpack at? Here it is. Here's your stuff.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, once that finishes, we'll get close. We'll get up in there with a little bit more prepared setup.
Convinced
Yeah.
the sentries lock onto you for no reason sometimes.
There were 2 small bugs over here that you didn't see behind you.
Yeah, I don't know that it actually happens. It's just funny to.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I think it does actually at least like momentarily mistake the player for an enemy target.
Like, I bet the devs would put something in the game that, like,
He had undemocratic thoughts.
prioritizes enemies behind the player.
No. Oh, nuts.
Just be dying.
Well, that's not good.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
I hate these little pouncers with a passion. I hate that they sneak up on me all the time for that damage.
These chargers are getting me. Guys, face down like 20 plus chargers.
Oh, are you back by the flag? That's not good. We weren't ready for that.
Yeah, love it.
Nah,
Spawned in right next to it.
that's all right. We need to just get away because we're too disrupted. We're not gonna get any footing if we keep running into randoms and the scripted ones. So let's just go over here. So if we die and we spawn back in, like we definitely don't have to worry about it because we spent like what, like 10 minutes just kind of basically getting killed because of bad spawns, not being able to recollect our stuff. So we got to get away from it. Wow. Look at you just phasing through stuff.
I like this.
Alright, I'm coming back toward you here. Put that there.
Holy army.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, these pouncers are problematic. His friend's dead body blocked it.
Yeah, it was happening to me a moment ago as well. It does feel like it's a little bit much. I'm feeling more and more confident that network issue is kind of boning us right now because we're not getting any new players, but it doesn't feel like
Yeah,
it has adjusted the spawn density downward proportionally.
not at all.
Then again, maybe we just need to get good. It could be that too. All right, let's see if we can't make our way back over to the flag and see if
my God.
we get some traction. This asshole breaching on us already.
The army of pouncers after me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, let's go. Woo-wee. We're getting our butts kicked here. Yeah, a couple of days ago, matchmaking was completely disabled for me as well, guys,
Grab the
so
supplies real quick.
I don't know exactly what the deal was with that, but...
One stim left.
Any hidden gems, second rogue? Well, I'm a big fan of the plasma accelerator rifle. This particular... Oh, Eureka! We finally... finally, we got another player. Yeah, I think matchmaking is a little borked. That took a very long time to happen. Okay. I'm not real sure what just happened there, but I threw my urchin grenade at a charging behemoth charger. It bounced off of him instead of sticking, which, in my opinion, should be a guaranteed stick. And then when I was spamming...
Oh my god, okay.
I was spamming my circle button to dive, and my character just kind of hung out and didn't do anything.
Super flag right there.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, that bounced. Holy cow.
Eureka. Alright. Urchin grenade, you better be sticking to these damn things.
Holy cow, they just went Super Saiyan on that machine gun turret.
Nuts. Yeah. Gosh dang it.
He's thermited.
Something is
Take him a hot second to die though.
I'm having like incorrect inputs where it's just not letting my character dive.
That happened to me where I couldn't stim yesterday. It's the spore strain. It was like there was so much stuff going on I could not. Oh my. Okay, the Impaler got me. The kneeling to load the autocannon is killed me a few times here.
Yeah, that takes some getting used to for the timing. That's for sure. Alright, where is my dang backpack? I can't... Smash this thing for me, please.
Shall try. Got him.
See, we're so discombobulated, we can't get into position, and then by the time the flag starts raising and enemies start rushing, like, we're not in position, and so we get overwhelmed so easily.
Yeah.
I really feel like there's some significant technical issues that are contributing to this difficulty right now.
Holy.
Oh boy, we jammed.
No. There's a whole crowd of pouncers. I just killed 7 by blowing up my dead body.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, man. Just dying all over the place.
I know. We're in an ion storm right now. I can't get you.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. Just soaking up our reinforcements.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Alright, where even is the flag? Alright.
Oh.
Alright, that guy's dead. We got a charger over there. Alright.
Guy's invincible. There we go.
Where did that one go? Did it hit the... This is so chaotic, dude.
This is, imagine this, but spore burst.
I almost reset the thing after that last one that we did because it wasn't giving us allies to join, which is usually a strong indicator that the network is going to be screwed up. And then it leads to it leads to missions like this.
How's the fly rating again?
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay.
Where did this charger come from? He just appeared. He didn't run up. He just appeared.
Oh, my stim didn't even work.
Well, I don't think we're gonna make it, so I'm gonna just, you know,
Yeah.
take it down in spectacular fashion, as it were.
Go for it. Yeah, I tried to do like a dive stim, and I just dove and no stim. just died.
Oh, the tentacle got me.
Ragdoll.
There we go. No idea where that's going. Golly, man.
Damn, the accelerator goes
So many.
fast.
Oh yeah, it's pretty beefy with its damage. Best suited for long ranges, which, you know, this is not the best place, but Oh no. Whew. It's kind of fun, even though it's like a losing battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. No, it's so fun. It just turns into just an arcade killing game, basically.
It reminds me of like firefight mode from, was it like Halo? Was it Halo 3 or Halo 3 ODST or something like that?
Yeah.
The bile effect looks completely different than how it looks on your PC. That's interesting, Koosh. I wonder why that is. I'm on PlayStation 5 Pro, and I'm using the PSVR 2 option, because, I don't know, not too long ago, they released the, the update with like DLS and PSVR and all that stuff, or PSSR. So it might be that, because I can tell a difference whenever I'm using the standard PSSR versus the enhanced version. So it's probably that.
Well fought, soldiers.
Hey, the best part is that nobody quit, nobody surrendered. Well, that dude earlier did, but
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Have you tried the? Oh, what's up, Den? Have you tried the new options on the Pro with the PSS? Oh yeah, I was just talking about that. Yeah. It definitely looks smoother, dude. Like, I think it definitely looks better. But the main thing that I noticed is that it looks smoother. I think it makes it maintain a solid 60 FPS much more effectively. Because I was looking at some different footages from clips that I'd recorded, and
700 kills.
it was noticeably smoother with PSSR enhanced option turned on for the 2.0. No, I got the game herd players saying it's too easy.
I gotta eat some food.
All right, Polar. Well, thanks for playing, man. It was a lot of fun chatting and hanging out and everything.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Peace.
All right, Jackix, thanks for hanging in there, man. The losing battle and all. It was a good time. I think I'm gonna have to relaunch my game though, because I think my networking stuff is a little borked at the moment. Well, this is a side tangent. Oh, Den, you're gonna turn it on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to let me know. I think it looks better for sure. So my PlayStation dashboard here, you can see in the bottom right corner, it says 2,866 hours played. And that's just time that the game has been turned on, which is kind of like what you see on like the Steam or whatever, or I guess like the Xbox tile cards. But that's not the same as like actual mission time. My actual mission time for the in-game profile, I think, is around 1,300. And I have like 4 or 5 different accounts that I've used for testing purposes and things like that, which adds about a plus 500 to my in-game mission time. So total like in-game mission time, I think, is whatever my main account says plus about 500. I did the math the other day. Let's see, shall we? Yeah, 1286 of actual in-mission time for this account, and I did the math the other day with the same figures, and it's basically plus 500, so that would be, what, 1786 in-mission time? Because I'll see different people put like, 3,000 plus hours or whatever, and it always makes me wonder if that's in-mission time or just total time that the game has been running from like their Steam dashboard or the PlayStation dashboard, because those things are not the same. A lot of the idle time hours though that you saw there, like the difference, right? I've got 1286 in-mission time here versus, what does it say? 2,868. That idle time is basically the amount of time that I've spent with the game on. And I've been like comparing stats and then like looking at like wiki pages and running math calculations and stuff like that. So if we assume by proxy, maybe we remove like 10% or something for other stuff that wouldn't be me looking into things, that's still probably what, 1,300 hours of just like reading about stats and running calculations and doing testing stuff. Because I'm a nerd. It's pretty funny. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get another one fired up here. Any updates in the stuff? No. Let's see, so... I want to say I think that the accelerator rifle and the WASP and all that stuff... It's kind of interesting because the armor, I think, is most useful probably on the Terminated front because of the acid part in particular. But the weapons themselves... If you're not in a highly coordinated team, it's a little harder to make them work effectively and or like efficiently in quick play or solo, because you really don't want to be spending too many shots from the accelerator rifle on like chaff, like lesser chaff. You want to save it for the beefier stuff, or to shoot the butts out of chargers or whatever, right? So it's harder to use in general, I think, on the Terminated front. The WASP is kind of like a toss-up. I think it's still a little bit harder to use compared to something like the Automaton faction. So maybe I'll switch over to the Automatons or the Illuminate and give it a run over there, because I've had like a number of missions on the bug front lately with this, giving it a try. It's not bad, but it definitely feels easier to use this kit on the Automatons, but I haven't really used it yet against the squids. Let's see. 2,000 mindless masses. It's probably not ideal matchup for this either. What do you guys think, huh? I mean, it would be fine for taking out the Overseers and Stingrays and Harvesters, but all the masses is going to make it kind of tough. Let's think for a minute. I mean, I could just go back over to the bot faction. At least until there's something that is not mindless masses to use it on, because I don't think mindless masses is going to be a good matchup. Long-ranged options should be used on the long-range factions. Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, absolutely. Like, when I was playing a little bit this morning and yesterday with the accelerator rifle on the bug front, when I joined other people's missions and I kind of like deliberately broke off and we were just naturally doing basically like a 3+1 formation, it was pretty good because most of the heat was not on me, and whenever I'd come up on like a POI or an objective, like turning on oil pumps or whatever, it was pretty good because I could use the WASP to take out small clusters, and I used the accelerator to pick off what was left and things like that. It worked out pretty good. You get 1 or 2 chargers or Bile Titans, it's not a problem. Take them out from pretty far away. Bro, those raise the flag missions are really not, especially not good for that long range stuff, because you got to be right there up close to everything. The appropriators, yeah, I wouldn't mind. The only issue right now is that there's not, like, we've got, I don't even think the appropriators are available anywhere, are they? Because I was thinking the same thing. But we don't have the appropriator faction right now. We're kind of, I don't think we're going to see anything like appropriators or any of the new anything other than the standard Illuminate or the mindless masses until the new like Void update happens, you know? Yeah. Because they just did that advertisement, like that teaser trailer. Oh, dude, do you hear that? There's like static in the comms whenever I'm hovering over the Void. And then it goes away when I move off of it. That's a pretty cool detail. There's so many details like that in this game that are so cool. Man, that's awesome. That was really minor, but... Yeah, well, I'm doing it on purpose just to kind of do the Hellgast, like, Killzone theme, you know? ideally, when I've used it before, even on the bug faction, if I can maintain long range, it's not too bad. But in that mission, raising the flag, I kind of knew going into it was going to be rough. And it was. We lost. Well, let's see. I'm going to just take it back over onto the... Well, you know what I could do, though? It would probably be fine if I continue on the bug front. I probably just... Let me queue it up. I'm still open, right? Yeah, if anybody wants to jump in, feel free. First come, first serve right now.
Let us secure the sustenance.
Probably it would be okay if I paired it with either the SMG or the assault rifle for the bugs faction, right? That makes sense. Let's see. I've already used the Sta 52 a little bit more recently, so I think I'm going to use the submachine gun. Welcome aboard there, Ivan.
Thank you, thank you.
Papa Bear and Sutty Lad, welcome aboard.
Evening.
Thank you for flying with the Marshal of Peace Super Destroyer, otherwise known as the MOP, where we'll be cleaning up the galaxy one mission at a time.
All in the name of democracy, of course.
May just fix my drip real quick here, fellas, and we'll get on it.
All good, all good.
Okay. I have just been kind of messing around with the Killzone equipment here, just having a good time.
If you like, is it any good? That's one pack I don't have yet.
I do. The WASP is with the base game now. It's not part of the thing, so you probably have already used that. So that's pretty cool with the micro missiles or the artillery burst mode, like a mini air burst. And then the accelerator rifle I like a lot from the Warbond. I think it's easier to use on the bots and the squids because it's basically like a hard-hitting sniper rifle, you know?
Yeah, don't sound too bad.
And then the SMG and the assault rifle both feel pretty good to me as well. Like the assault rifle is kind of in between the Liberator and the Liberator carbine. It's a little bit easier to control than the carbine, but it's a little bit faster shooting than the regular one. So that's a nice little in-between option, I think. Oh yeah, let's hit that LiDAR. Actually, I'm going to climb up here because I can take out some of this stuff from a distance. And then the SMG also is kind of like in between something like the Knight and the like the Halo SMG, I think. So they're kind of like jack of all trades, I guess, is kind of how they're built, which is pretty cool. Yeah, check it out. Excellent. There are a lot of bugs around me right now. I've got to kind of slink around to catch up to you guys.
I'm just gonna go napalm this area while we wait for that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is as well. Get in.
Alright, you're good, P3.
Mona. Yeah. Perfect.
Napalm's going.
I used the 15-second timer on my dynamite and threw it right beside a hell bomb that was back there by the breach. Thank you.
Ooh.
Ooh, that cut you in half, didn't it? Alright, I'm gonna move on over to this first oil pump area. Missed. There we go.
Ah, someone's all go at this, my head's mashed.
I'll get it for you.
Can usually do it, but this one's absolutely screwing my nut.
What do we got here? It's just got a big old... That is a weird one, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. We got it. Unusual one for sure.
Sweet. What do I do next?
We'll hit the next OBJ, I guess. Oops. Ooh, man, almost got cut in half by that laser. Nice.
Oh. What the name?
Objective near your position.
What a lovely napalm coming in.
Ah, what a lovely day. Oh, what in the world? Oh, that's a 380. That's rather close. The Impaler's just kind of stuck over there on the hilltop. Oh my. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. It was glitched out for a second.
Quickly.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Excellent. Ugh. Well, this is going swimmingly. That works too.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Objective critical stratagem available.
See, we just pretty much got that mega nest and then whatever's around there in that southwest corner before the last objective, huh?
Yeah, nearly done already. Oh, there's an artillery station there right at the bottom. That's near the last objective, that's alright.
Okay. This mission is going so much more smoothly.
yourselves, guys. A lot of heavy artillery coming in.
Yep. He's super dead.
Now that's what I call liberty.
Eh. Oh, it hit something. Can't get through. Well, that was easy. I haven't seen the egg. If anybody wants it, you just have to do a quick sweep for it. This is like light work whenever you have a proper network connection and a full squad of players who know what's up. Ah. Keep hitting the dang roof or walls or whatever.
Democracy's on its way.
Oh man.
Outpost destroyed. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Where are there still bug holes in here?
Yeah, I was just right by one where I was. You can see where the napalm's dropping. It's right over there.
Ah, these damn things. I'm trying to kill this thing in the face. Getting some little bit of a frame rate drop there for a moment. I don't see it. I really wasn't paying attention. Oh, there we go. I think we can pretty much leave.
Tactical asset near your location.
Give me these goodies, okay. I'm gonna have to stop and take some lunch after this one. I'm getting hungry. Oh no, I'm stuck by the invisible corpses things. Oh no!
Here comes the cavalry.
Whoa, there's a lot of stuff around here, huh? Hey, an exit, alright. Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep expecting to be able to press right on the D-pad, and I'm pressing... And I need to press left. I keep doing the wrong dang thing. Hmm. You know, I haven't used my airburst strike this whole time, like a dingus. Oh, brother! The electric jelly bean. I got hit by the electric jelly bean. I don't know what that noise is, but it's very annoying. Hmm.
Main objective nearby.
We're getting a little discombobulated here, it would seem. There we go. That worked out really well, huh? Oh, yeah, you're probably right. The rumble randomly just gets a little bit loud. Like,
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
where is the duper magic? Must be over there. There it is. Ooh! Oh my god. Well, the 50% bile attack reduction is nice for that, I guess. Or was it acid? Yeah, acid. Oh no. This dude really... Uh-oh. This dude really dropped an orbital 380 on top of the objective. My man likes the party, dropping a 380 on the objective. Oh man, it glitched out. I hate it whenever it glitches out and it doesn't require us to actually finish. I'm gonna do it anyway if it'll let me. Well, I guess it's time to leave. That works too.
Attack underway.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what these fellas are doing. They got real quiet. Talkative in the beginning, and then everyone just kind of zoned out. That's okay, though. Let's see, we got LiDAR. Let's see, 1 LiDAR, 2 mushrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and there was an artillery. So that was all 5, right? I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Oh yeah, is this the super rock? Let's check. It sure is. Look at that. All right. This might be overkill, but But it explodes them into paste, so, you know.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Man, we got a little beat up there for a little while, huh?
Request
How
approved.
about that?
Deploying reinforcements. Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
What's up there, Slewand? 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 Don't even know what I'm aiming at. I'm just letting her rip, baby.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I don't need any bug breaches directly up on top of on the pad though. That would be unfortunate. What's the matter, Jeffrey? It's not dinner time yet for you, fella.
T-minus 2 minutes. ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing all right there, Slewin. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just finishing up a little quick play action. I'm taking the Killzone stuff out for a spin. About ready to get some food after this one. I am quite hungry.
Sending down sentry.
This thing is pretty nice for picking these things off at range, man. I'm all right with that.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Sounds like we got some stuff nearby. They're gonna butt bomb us. Another. All right, everybody here? Good deal.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Oh, that's a lot of ordnance. Come on, hero.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Look at that. You guys turned that into light work. Good mission. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a good time. Red99, how's it going there? What are your thoughts on the Masters of Ceremony Warbond? I know, Jeffrey. I'll let you out here in just a minute. Let me think. Thematically, hang on, I'll just look at it and make this easier. Look at all that. Nice. Masters of Ceremony. There we go. Yeah, so the thematically, right, it's pretty freaking cool. So if you like that, automatically that's pretty good. The reinforced epaulettes with the reload speed buff, and then the melee damage buff. If you like bayonet weapons in particular, this goes really good. Which makes sense because they give us a bayoneted rifle, right? The R2 Amendment is a very strong offering. It's basically, I would say it's arguably the best light penetration sniper rifle option if you configure it in with the 10x optic, because it's one of the marksman rifles that gets the 10x sniper optic, which is pretty cool. So if you want to really lean into like headshots on like the bot front, but you want more ammo than something like the Diligence counter sniper can offer, then this is going to be really good for that. And then if you take it into like short range, it's still serviceable, especially with the bayonet and the burst mode, so that's pretty cool. So that's a good option for that. And of course, you got the light armor variation, the saber, which goes hand in hand with the epaulettes. You get even more damage. The saber is a lot of fun. I really like its attack move set. That's pretty nice. So if you want to lean into more of a melee build, have a dedicated sword, this is a good one because it's got a nice like chopping pattern. And then you can pair it with for a little bit extra damage, of course. One True Flag, again, if you want to really lean into the melee option, like that's an option for you. But the big deal about the One True Flag is it's one of the, actually I think it's the only like dedicated enemy aggro option that we have. Like, you know how like sentries always draw the attention of enemies and like exosuits draw the attention of enemies? The One True Flag now also draws enemy aggro, so you can just have it on your back and you can be like the dedicated aggro guy if you want, which is pretty cool. If you drop it or you plant it in the ground like you can see in the little preview there, it no longer draws aggro, but as long as you have it on your person, you can use it to draw aggro. And since it is a spear basically, like it's got really good reach for that, so you can use it for melee too, which is pretty slick. Sample scanner. You know, if you still need to do a lot of samples, 15% chance to retrieve twice the samples on pickup. I mean, there you go, man. Like, I know before you've maxed out all the sample stuff, like sample gathering, like it takes a while. So that is definitely worthwhile. I mean, even if it's just 15% of the time you get double the pickup, like that's a good deal for newer players, especially. If you've been playing the game like forever and you don't need samples anymore, you're not going to care as much, right? But that's useful. And then even if you are a veteran player, like just jump into like some lower level missions and like help out some newer players and bring this so that you get a chance, like a pretty good chance to give them even more samples. Like that's awesome. Like that's a really cool like teamwork thing to do, right? And then the pyrotech grenade is pretty freaking sweet also because, you know, it has that little spinneret. It deals the fire damage and the explosion and all that stuff. This thing just absolutely dumps damage out in its little area, so that's pretty freaking cool too. But yeah, Masters of Ceremony is a solid offering as far as I'm concerned. It has a lot of really useful gear that isn't exactly too niche or difficult to take advantage of, right? So I think in terms of the weapons and the gear themselves, they're very good. They're very strong options. You can have a lot of cool loadouts with them, and the overall ease of use for like the average player, they're not complicated, which makes it an even better offering, I think, because some stuff has a little bit more like nuance to it and a steeper learning curve. So yeah, Masters of Ceremony is a good choice for sure. Entrenched Division and Masters of Ceremony are my two favorite war bonds in the game. Aesthetically peak, yep, 100%. That's, yeah, absolutely. And the weapons are all fun, yeah. One True Flag was incredibly helpful during Exostorm missions. Oh yeah, that's clever. That makes a lot of sense. Dark Blaze loves the flag. Good support, covering teammates. Hell yeah, dude. Pyrotech is like thermite, but it doesn't make you feel like you're using it doesn't make you feel like you're using something meta. Yeah, that's funny. And it's more flexible in some regard, and I think you get more of them than the thermites too, right? JC500, how's it going? Saber flag, ballistic shield with the heavy ceremony armor sweeps mindless hordes, and you feel like a knight. That is a really good idea. Like, that's like probably one of the most legit, like, classic knight setups you could make too, because you can choose between a spear and a sword, and you have the shield, right? So that's a really good idea, and the heavy armor looks sick. Like, let's see, the heavy armor's in the superstore, right? Yeah, yeah, that heavy armor looks so good. That sort of like muted gunmetal look. Yeah, dude, that's what's up right there. Yeah, most of the war bonds have good offerings. It's just that some war bonds have more. How do I put it? Like, different war bonds have different levels of ease of use, right? And different depending on the weapon and the armor and all that stuff. Some things are easier to use solo. Some things are easier to use in quick play, and some things are easier to use in like a coordinated team. And I think those ones that you mentioned, they go a long way without requiring too much team coordination, which is part of, I think, what makes them better received overall, like by the community and stuff, which is pretty neat. So, yeah, man, good picks, solid loadout idea there, JC. All right, everybody. Well, I am super hungry, so I'm gonna stop it there for today and get myself some food. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and thanks a lot for those thoughts you guys shared with the war bonds and that loadout. Those are pretty awesome. I like seeing that stuff. So until next time, I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.